Gusto nyo bang maging parte ng history? So, mga tanong lang, 5 questions kay Boss Ran.
Kapatidenyo!
So, mga tanong lang, 5 questions kay Boss Ran. How did Randel start?
Yung reselling journey.
Actually, yung lahat kasi the way you put your channel mo, yung store mo, ang galing lang na parang pinlano mo ba sa talaga. Homecoming, yun yung una mo. Start from there.
Yes, parang planado siya kasi yun nga, since parang naisip mo resell business ako. Parang in the future, mag-grow man yung channel. So, magiging way of promoting ko na ng business ko yun. So yun, from start, talaga nauna yung reselling. Tapos, naisip ko rin yung mag-start na rin ng channel para at the same time, parehas ko sila tinrabaho na mag-grow.
Nag-resell ka muna pero wala ka muna ng channel. No? Yun yung pinakauna mo balik. Ang napansin ko kasi nung una, you put something new on the table. Yung channel mo is wala pa sa katulad ng mga panahon mo. Like pick up ka ng ganito lahat, journey mo, deliver, pati LBC.
Gusto ko kasi document in the future, may babalikan ako kung sakali mong kung saan man abutin yung itong journey. Tapos, at the same time, may ma-inspire mong itong mga kanood.
Kilala mo si Cousin? So yun nga, parang yun nakikita kong gano'n, parang, wow, parang 2 days. Kasi di ba, bagong bukas yung 2 days sa Las Vegas. Di ba, pinakamalaki dito sa Las Vegas. Or hindi ko alam kung baka sa mundo na. And further, so nakita ko pa yung 2 beses kang nag-pass na bibili ng sasakyan o magsa-start ka ng store. Di ba? Nabanggit mo doon na parang lahat din kasi talaga napasikot-sikot dito, alam mo eh. Kaya parang sanay ka talaga sa mga cognitive. Ang galing na. Second question natin is, how is Randel as a person and as a bro?
As a person, workaholic.
Workaholic. Well, kitang-kita naman.
Pero at the same time, I still give time sa present family.
As in, tama dito.
Sa plan or sa store ng streetwear, collectibles na.
Yun nga din, tinitignan ko.
Sa brand, parang ganun yung goal namin na mag-provide lahat in one location.
Gaano kalaki ang naiambag ng YouTube sa brand?
Malaki kasi karamihan ng naging namin, mga regular customers natin, mga in-store na pumunta, lalo na sa Marikina kami. Nakita nila yun sa vlogs natin. Kung hindi ko sinabay mag-vlog, hindi siguro ganun nag-expand yung store.
First pair ever sold?
Fake pair ng Janos.
Ayun Janos, pinanak ko. Partiman naman. Dati. High school? College, no. Who influenced you well today? Yung sana.
Today's pagdating sa vlogging, si Bosser Boy Nova.
Si Boy Nova.
Yes. Sa kanya ako na-inspire mag-vlog yung yung setup.
Galing
doon, medyo magkaiba kami ng ways, pero siya talaga yung inspiration ko sa pag-vlog. Yung bata nag-start.
Okay, so Kap, salamat sa pagbigay mo ng time sa amin. Thank you guys. Randel Hassel dito sa Gateway.
Good afternoon mga tropa. Ako si Reginald Jubeli, ang content creator behind Ruthless Reg Gaming. Na-invite tayo ni Tropang Daniel at ng doudble.d.kicks para magkwento ng ating journey so far. So here we go. Right, so how did your brand start? Personally, player at gamer lang talaga ako. Ang nilalaro ko is tong game called Axie Infinity. So part ako ng mga Facebook group na nagtututok sa mga marketplaces na nagfo-focus sa pagbabuy and sell, sa pagbibreed, sa pagde-develop ng metagame. Tapos may nakita akong post sa Facebook group na nagtatanong, what is your current MMR level? So nag-reply ako na currently nasa 2-4, nasa part ako ng leaderboards number 47 ako noon, July 2021. Tapos ang dami nag-react. Nag-wild yung comment na yon. Tapos nagsunod-sunod na pwede ka ba mag-stream, pwede ka ba mag-start, pwede ka bang mag-play nung game. So naisip ko, sige, if there is a demand, if people are interested, why not I start this thing? Wala naman masyado pang naggagawa ng Axie Infinity livestream before. So uumpisahan ko. Meron akong mga tropa na nagwe-welcome sa akin. Sabi, sige, tuloy mo lang yan. Suportahan ka namin. So sabi ko, sige, let's go. May believers, may tropa, may supporters. Why not? Let's do this. And that's where it began. How is Ruthless Reg as a person and as a brand? Personally, parehas sila for me in the sense na how I am on stream and how I am off stream are exactly the same. Nakatutok ako sa game on stream at sa community sa paipagkwentuhan sa mga tao. And off-cam naman, that's what I do rin. Naipagkwentuhan ako dito sa bahay. Naglalaro pa rin ako dito sa bahay kahit hindi na ako naka-stream. Tapos tuwing may ginagawa ako, I make sure that I learn the in-betweens. I read between the lines para lang magawa ko yung maximum to the best of my ability for whatever task I'm doing. Gaano kalaki ang naiambag ng YouTube sa brand mo? Nag-start out talaga ako sa Facebook, pero I slowly branched out. Inisa-isa ko yung iba't ibang social platforms natin like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Actually, nag-start rin tayo ng Discord page natin. Pero for mainly YouTube, nagkaroon ako ng opportunity to post my matches fresh na fresh. Boom. 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 Pasok tayo. Goods na goods tayo. Steady. To post my tutorials that I would have not been able to do otherwise. And dahil dun, nabigyan ng focus ng mga tao is pag interested sila sa what is Axie Infinity, how to play the game, how to play this specific matchup, nandun sa YouTube yon. Nagkaroon ako ng platform to share my thoughts nang hindi naka-livestream. At feeling ko is ang laking bagay nito sa pag-develop ng brand natin, ng Ruthless Reg Gaming. What is the first video you ever made? So for Facebook, nag-start tayo ng live stream. So basically, na-publish yun technically yung first video natin ever made. Pero for YouTube, the very first video we ever made answers the question, what is Axie Infinity actually? Naisip ko na yun yung unang-una kong video na gagawin kasi gusto ko magkaroon ng, kunwari pag may kaibigan ka dyan sa labas or may tropa ka na, tropa ano yung nilalaro mo, parang masaya yan. Papakita mo na lang yung YouTube video. Ito yung tropa. This is Axie Infinity. Who influences you? Napakagandang question ito. Sagutin natin sa iba't ibang aspeto. Who influences you in game sense? So yung unang-una kong inspiration to play competitively actually is si Elijah sa YouTube. Napanood ko yung mga videos niya. Marami akong natutunan sa inner workings sa advanced gameplay. Tapos maliban doon, na-introduce naman ako sa Axie GG and to Indes, who is one of the top players of this game, who was before a Clash Royale pro, who moved on to Axie Infinity and saw a lot of rewards from there. In the sense naman of who influences me to stream, syempre it's our community. Ang sarap mag-stream pag maganda yung community, pag maganda yung reaction ng mga tao. Ang laking bagay nun for me, and that is enough for me to be influenced to continue streaming. And those were our questions. Hopefully, goods na goods yung mga kasagutan natin. Kung natuwa kayo, meron tayong Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Discord at Twitter. Available lahat yan. Social platforms natin lahat yan. Alright, thank you for having me, tropang Daniel and doudble.d.kicks. Tuloy-tuloy ang progress, tuloy-tuloy, more power sa inyo. Stay ruthless, mga tropa.
What's up everyone, I'm Seth and I have a YouTube channel called Seth On Air wherein I talk mostly about sneakers and streetwear. I'm also part of this collective or group of up-and-coming content creators here in the Philippines called Beyond the Hype PH, and we discuss mostly about the sneaker and streetwear scene or culture here in the Philippines. So I think the best way to introduce myself as a sneakerhead is through my favorite sneaker, which is the Sean Wotherspoon Air Max 97 1. I'm a huge fan of Sean Wotherspoon's work From this Nike pair to his Asics collab up until dun sa mga most recent niya na Adidas releases. And I believe yung work niya over at Adidas in terms of sustainability of sneakers is really the future of the sneaker industry. Then, in terms of who influenced me in terms of my content creation, syempre hindi mawawala dyan si Sir Carlo Ople, who's really one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel, why I started to create content. And hindi ko makakalimutan yung isa sa mga tips niya sa amin na we should stop consuming and we should start creating. And that's really one of the mantras that I lived by when I was starting to create content for YouTube. So, yun, that's about it. Again, I am Seth. I have a YouTube channel called Seth on Air. Sana mag-subscribe kayo sa akin. And thank you so much to Boss Daniel for inviting me over at his channel, for supporting local content creators like me. And more power to you guys. More power mga kapatid sa doudble.d.kicks.
Hello, what's up? It's me again, Mars Pass. Welcome back and welcome to our channel. Huh? This is not our channel? Sorry. Hi, I'm Mars Pass. I'm a Filipino YouTube creator with almost 10,000 subscribers. Follow me. And I hope with this short clip you'll get to know more about me. So without further ado, let's proceed to the video, shall we? Well, I started back in 2018, so that was almost 3 years ago. It was just for fun. It was for experiment, and I just wanted to put myself out there in social media. And I was kind of surprised that it turned out where it is right now. There's no difference. Like, whatever you see in my YouTube videos is the same person that I am in my day-to-day life. Like, my YouTube is just the extension of myself. Oh my god. Like, YouTube played a very important part sa kung sino ako ngayon. I did not expect that other nations or other countries would appreciate what I offer. Like, I do reaction videos, I do self-care, I do haul videos, I do travel videos, and I just didn't expect that my following will be coming from like Indonesia, UAE, Malaysia, and of course here in the Philippines. So if not for YouTube, I'll not be able to realize and accept the fact that I am truly a relatable person. Oh my god. I think that was 5 reasons why you are single. I don't know. I mean, it was just very random. I was very single that time, and I feel like it's relatable for me. I just hit the record button, and that's it. I have a lot. There are a lot of content creators and bloggers that influenced me and inspired me, especially when I started my YouTube journey. Like, I have a long list and we can go on and on. But basically, those content creators focus on making life easy for other people, bringing awareness, and just making people happy with their videos. And I am just really hoping that people who watch my videos would feel the same. We're done? No. Okay, before we end the video, I'd just like to say thank you so much, Dan and doudble.d.kicks, for initiating this project. It's time for Filipino YouTube content creators to be known. Everybody on this video deserves the support, the attention. I support this project, and Dan, thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. So before I go, I just like to say, terima kasih, mag-iingat po tayo palagi, mahal na mahal ko kayo. I wish you all the best and a happy life. I'll see you on my video.
Hey guys, kamusta kayo? This is Rai Ikatar and I'm a content creator based here in the Philippines and I do content about sneakers mostly. Now, maraming salamat kapatid na Daniel and doudble.d.kicks for having me. Now, meron kasi siya sinend sa akin na set of questions na sasagutin natin dito sa video na to. How did your brand start? How is Ryan as a person and as a brand? How did your brand start? Yung brand, meaning branding ko sa sarili ko, nagsimula I don't know, siguro 2015, 2016, ganyan. Nag-ano ako nun, na-convert na ako nun to a pure Reebok collector. So, yun yung naging branding ko sa sarili ko na parang pag si Ryan or Rai Ikatar, Reebok yan. So, even, kahit pa paano naman, nagkaroon ng recall, mga nakakilala sa akin sa community na, si Reebok gayan. So, kahit pa paano, naging successful naman yung quote-unquote branding. Now, how is Ryan as a person, as a brand? I am a long-time sneaker fan. Hindi ko masasabing sneakerhead. Sneaker fan ako. I'm a fan of the culture. I'm a fan of the people in the culture. And admin ako ng Team Reebok Philippines for a long time. Tapos, nag-admin din ako ng ibang mga groups. Nag-help out ako sa World Balance Stock Philippines. And of course, sa Project 721 ni Boss Carlo Oble. Now, gaano kalaki ang naiambag ng YouTube sa brand mo? Lumawak kahit pa paano yung reach nung aking pagiging Reebok guy. So, yung mga subscribers na hindi alam or hindi nila masyadong pinapansin yung Reebok dati, kahit pa paano, nagkaroon tayo ng konting impluensya. Meron pa nga ako mga subscribers na nangolekta na ng Reebok simula nung nag-follow sila sa akin. Third question is, first pair you've ever sold? I'm not really a hardcore reseller. Hindi ako yung true blue reseller talaga. Hindi ko na maalala ko ano yung pinakauna kong nabenta. Pero yung pinaka-notable, pinaka-memorable ko na nabenta, Jordan 1 Chicago. Kaya R kasi marami. Nakabenta ako ng mahigit 10 nun. Yun yung time na Jordan 1 Chicago 2015, ito yung hindi nilabas sa Pilipinas, walang naging online release nito. Yung pinagbentahan ko noon, nagamit ko sa kasal ko. Hindi yung value ng time na yun, nag-shoot up. As in, yung retail price pa lang ata ng Jordan 1 that time, nasa 7,000 pesos, 8,000 pesos. Ang value nag-shoot up ng mga 25 to 27,000 pesos. Last question, who influenced you? Now, ang take ko rito, siguro sa pagiging YouTuber, pagiging content creator. Ang pinakaunang-una ko talagang pwedeng sabihing influence, si Boss Carlo Ople. Siyempre kahit pa paano dahil sa sneakers na rin. Pero yung principle talaga niya, yung pinaka-idol ko. 7-to-1 principle, work ethics niya, tsaka yung brilliance niya sa paggawa at sa pag-deliver ng content. Not so much sa sneaker collecting, more on dun sa mentality. Although, admittedly, work in progress pa rin naman ako. And hopefully, siyempre, ma-hit natin yung big time eventually.
I Am Sneakers started when my girlfriend encouraged me to create a Facebook page. Since I'm into sneaker reselling, she advised me to start one. The first and original name was I Am Sneakers at iba pa. Then I began using I Am Sneakers when I officially started my YouTube channel in 2021. I Am as a person is very simple, balanced, yet creative and purpose-driven. And as a brand, passionately purpose-driven in promoting sneaker culture as undisputed cultural symbol of our times. YouTube helps me a lot. I Am Sneakers YouTube channel has a major role in my brand. This is my biggest platform where I am able to reach wider audience in marketing myself and the brand itself. The first pair I sold is the Jordan Son of Mars Low in black grape colorway. The only person that I can think who influenced me is my girlfriend, Razel Pasha. She influenced me technically not on the sneaker thing, but more on looking at the positive side of everything or positive outlook in life and pursuing the things that I am passionate.
I started the Facebook group and the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel back in, I think, April 2020 in the start of the pandemic. So it was just another pandemic hobby if people was creating Gaano Coffee and sourdough bread. So I started streaming just to pass time since there's really nothing to do about it. I was into Magic the Gathering before the pandemic, and then Magic Arena was booming during that time, so I said why not just start streaming. In terms of Facebook helping me, I think in terms of promotion, it's easier to promote your brand with your friends, with your community. Like there's MTG Tambayan to promote your content, and then the usual Magic the Gathering Facebook groups and chat groups. Also, during the pandemic, there were Facebook groups that was created solely for creators. The first video that I ever made was for streaming, so I just used the Twitch overlay, and then after a few months, I created the overlay that you can see on my stream right now. I asked help from my sister. She's a graphic designer, so influences mostly in terms of creator, I usually look up to Tolarian Community College, the folks at Versus Live, and then the usual people at Channel Fireball. Thank you for this opportunity. Bye!
Hey guys, Carlos Honda here. Shout out to Daniel, kapatid Daniel of doudble.d.kicks. Thank you so much for having me in your YouTube channel. So, a few questions na received from him, and then I'll just be answering it in this video. So, first of all, how is Carlos Honda as a person and as a brand? So, outside the sneaker community, I'm actually an IT project manager, so we do implement different systems depending on the customer's need. And I'm also a volunteer in our church, Doulas for Christ. So, yun yung mga pinagkakaabalahan ko if I'm not in my Instagram and then YouTube na mga content. How did your brand start? It all started with, I think, sharing something, the desire of sharing to the community about sneakers. So, nagsimula ako na mag-share lang ng mga sale, nag-share ako ng mga parang tips on how you clean sneakers, how you get this, how you get that, or where to find this specific sneaker. And then, ayun, nakakita ako ng mga taong may need. They keep on asking me, probably. Nag-expand lang din ako siguro ng platform. Actually, pandemic yun, I think June or July 2020, when I decided na mag-create na rin ako ng YouTube channel. So, from Instagram, I have some audience there. Tapos, I switched to YouTube, and then I do unboxing videos until I tried sneaker reviews, and doon na-enjoy ko talaga. So, yun yung pinaka parang content that I really want to do for this channel. Gaano kalaki yung naiambag ng YouTube sa brand mo? It really helps a lot. Sa Instagram, I think mga friends ko lang din talaga or mga kilala ko yung nakakita ng mga content ko doon before. Pero sa YouTube, it was able to push yung video ko or recommend to other people, and I'm glad that there are videos na umaabot ng 1,000 views. So, aside from that, I get to learn or get to know people na mga sneaker content creators din dito sa Pilipinas. You got Beyond the Hype, iba pa mga sneaker creators like sila IM, sila Noah, sila Jem. Really glad to know this folks. First pair you ever sold, nabenta ko yung triple white na Stan Smith, year 2012 yata. Mali size na ako sa Hong Kong. Pag uwi ko dito, hindi wala kasa sa akin kasi hindi ko sinukat. So, ayun, I sold it. Ayun, siguro hype pair sa first na nabenta ko is the Yeezy Zebra 2018 or 2017 release. So, something like that. Who influenced you? It's Carlo Ople. I'm a fruit of his passion. I just wanted to have a different kind of content. I wanted to focus on sticker reviews. And hopefully, my end goal is that brands will be sending me pairs that I can review early, and then I can share it to people. So, yun lang. And I hope that you somehow enjoy this video and you get to know me. Salamat again kay Kapatid Daniel of doudble.d.kicks. Make sure na mag-subscribe kayo sa kanya. At mag-subscribe na rin kayo sa channel ko, Carlos Honda. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on my channel.
Hi guys, I'm Albert of Philo Talk. I am an OFW here in Dubai, UAE, and thank you Kapatid D for having me to your channel. Initially, Philo Talk, the goal was to share the success stories of the Filipinos here in the UAE, but it didn't work. They don't believe in my vision that time. So I'm into shoes talaga ever since bata pa lang ako. Because I grew up seeing my father's collection. Doon na ako namulat sa pagko-collect ng shoes. Nakapanood ako ng vlog ni Idol Pinoy Expat. Isa sa mga nag-encourage sa akin i-push yung pag-vlog dito sa UAE. Kasi akala ko una, bawal. O syempre, Muslim country, meron tayong nire-respetong culture, and then pwede naman pala be responsible and alamin mo yung mga bawal. Siya yung kauna-unahang pumayag makipag-collab sa akin dahil ang content niya is murang sapatos and I'm into shoes, but for me it's more on the kwentong sapatos vlogs and syempre unboxing, reviews, sneaker hunting, sneaker battle, gumagawa din ako ng dati. Tapos, I'm sharing the history behind the shoe. Pero, mas focus ako ngayon sa kwentong sapatos as I shared my life as an OFW here in the UAE. At the same time, yung hilig ko sa sapatos. So, doon nag-start yung Philo Talk. So, nag-failed ako na una. Failure is success in progress. So, huwag mo siyang susukuan. Sobrang laki kasi ito yung sinasabi ko sa ibang content creator din or yung nakakasabayan ko. Since you have the opportunity na papanood ka nila, at the same time, lagyan mo na rin ng value to share. Mag-share ka na rin ng experience na to inspire them or to share a lesson. Philo Talk is not a big YouTube channel, but I'm proud of the support and love that I'm getting from my subscribers. Sobrang solid ng support nila. From the time na nag-release ako ng merch, 15 shirts lang, and then eventually, yun na, nasundan na ng ibang designs yun. If you wanna know more about the story behind my merch, meron din akong videos niyan sa channel ko, sa Philo Talk. Yung first na official video uploaded ko sa YouTube, ito yung kwentong sapatos nun. Ang nag-design nito is Team Sneaks. So, Steam Sneaks, sila yung nagko-customize ng sapatos dito sa Dubai back in 2019. Ito yung shoes na yun. Air Force 1 siya and ginawa nilang mismatch. My father, kasi I grew up seeing his collection. So, doon ako unang na-open sa shoe game. And sa pag-YouTube talaga nag-inspire sa akin si Paulo Tomenes sa local, si Legit Team, and then last si Sneaker Talk, si Christian ng Sneaker Talk. And syempre yung pinaka-inspiration ko sa pag-vlog yung aking girlfriend, si Karen. Siya yung nag-push talaga na love, mag-vlog ka kasi madaldal ka, mahilig ka sa shoes. So kapatid D, thank you for having me to your channel. And guys, if you're into shoes, please check my channel and consider subscribing to my channel. Ilalagay ni kapatid D sa description box yung link to my channel. Please do subscribe. Guys, keep supporting doudble.d.kicks. So thank you so much. More success to your channel.
Hello everyone, my name is Pamela Fever. I stream and create content about strategy games, from card games to roguelites and even react content on YouTube. First of all, I'd like to thank doudble.d.kicks for being a part of his project. It really means a lot. And let's go to the questions. How did you start your brand? Basically, it was a passion for playing games and making connections with people. Growing up, I strived to find people just like me where we could talk or even share a laugh. How is Pomelo Fever as a person and as a brand? Pomelo Fever as a person and a brand is, think of a good friend that you can share memes or geek out to. Gaano kalaki ang naiambag ng YouTube sa brand mo? YouTube helped me with making contents that will always be there in the long term, and making evergreen content helps your discovery grow. My first video made was a Valorant montage, and mind you, I wasn't really the best with FPS games. It was horrible. Who influenced you? My influences are Ludwig, Jacksepticeye, and the Trash Taste podcast. Again, I'd like to thank doudble.d.kicks for being a part of this project. What you're doing really helps the community, especially with everyone doing their own thing in the pandemic, and it means a lot.
What's going on, guys? How you doing? My name is Jim and I am a YouTuber, sneaker content creator here in the Philippines, but not just on sneakers, pero mainly sneakers, kagaya na nakikita nyo sa likod. The channel started 2020, so magto 2 years na this year ngayong August. And ito, as you can see, meron tayong mga hype sneakers dito. We do unboxing ng mga hype sneakers sa channel. And hindi lang yon, meron din tayong mga styling vid, outfits, and meron ding mga skits, and magkakaroon din tayo ng mga DIY. Actually, anything na related sa sneakers and sa streetwear. You can also find me outside YouTube on my Instagram and my Facebook as well, at Obien for fit pics and for outfit inspirations. And the difference pala sa pag-unbox natin ng sneakers dito sa channel ko, we're unboxing very scary UA pairs on the channel, but not to promote, but to spread awareness and para magkaroon kayo ng idea kung ano yung itsura ng mga UA pairs or mga fake pairs ngayon sa community na kumakalat sa sneaker community, or possible na meron sa mga shoe plugs ninyo, pero maging aware kayo and malaman nyo kung ano yung itsura ng UA na ganong klase ng sapatos. And kung gusto nyo akong iba sa channel dahil nag-unbox tayo ng mga UA pairs, walang problema sa akin. Para sa mga sobrang open-minded dyan, sa mga hindi makikitin ng pag-iisip, you can go on the channel and consider subscribing on the channel para every time na mag-unbox tayo ng mga hype pairs, yung mga unreleased pairs, especially yung reverse mocha na Travis Scott low na hindi pa i-release, wala pang release date, baka magkaroon tayo sa channel. But for my first sneaker na nabenta, actually hindi naman ako consistent na reseller ng sapatos, but nakapag-flip na ako before. Jordan 1 mid na black toe. So yun yung una kong na-flip. What influenced me sa pag-vlog, actually marami akong pinapanood before ako mag-start ng vlog, kagaya ni Sir Carlo Oplen, ni Paulo Tomenes, and ang pinaka-tingin ko na nag-influence sa akin at ang gusto-gusto ko talaga kasi lagi pinapanood is si Kayus Omar, na foreign sneaker YouTuber, at saka si Harrison Nevel. Kita-kits tayo sa channel, and please do support local content creators kagaya ni Cap. Maraming salamat, Cap, sa pag-invite and for being part of this video. So guys, I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, God bless you all. Peace.
Alright, we have some questions from Daniel David or doudble.d.kicks. Ayan, doudble.d.kicks, what's up? Thank you so much for reaching out. So how did your brand start? And how is Jello Pineda as a person and as a brand? Jello Pineda as the YouTuber. Wala talagang pinagsimulan yan na parang magiging brand siya in time. Gusto ko lang talagang maglagay ng mga video sa YouTube kasi wala akong perang pambili ng hard drive. So, instead na mawala yung mga videos, in-upload ko sa YouTube. Ayun, naisip ko, why not gumawa ko ng kunwaring vlog para lang ma-save sila sa YouTube at nandyan sila anytime na gusto ko silang panoorin sa kahit na kaninong bahay, kahit kaninong PC na gamit ko. Gusto ko silang panoorin, type ko lang yung pangalan ko sa YouTube. And lalabas na yung videos ko. Paano ba ako as a person? I have an 8 to 5 job. Apart from that, may inaaral akong additional skills. Nag-aalaga ng bata. Kasabay ng upload, tsaka edit, ganun. Tapos kapag weekend, doon lang ako nag-shoot ng mga videos ko. So, kumbaga, as a person, Jello, I think, is driven, ganun. Tsaka, mapilit ako, makulit siguro. Yun lang masabi ko, makulit on my own sense. Tapos, as a brand naman, I do think Jello Pineda represents the normal employee who just loves sneakers. Mahilig na talaga sapatos. Kung ano lang kaya kong bilhin, yun ang talaga yung pinapakita ko. Minsan mag-splurge ako, bibiling ko yung sneaker for resale, ganun. Pero minsan lang talaga yun, tapos may mga sinacrifice ako na di nyo alam. Iniipon na pera, tapos nilagay ko lang sa isang sneaker. Parang ganun. Pero okay lang kasi umiikot naman dahil sa kinikita sa YouTube. So kahit paano napapaikot naman. Gaano kalaki ang naiambag ng YouTube sa brand mo? Dahil sa YouTube, doon ako nagka-brand eh. Hindi ako brand na nag-YouTube para makilala. Parang ganun. Parang nag-YouTube muna ako, tapos eventually, doon ako nagkaroon ng brand. Ang naiambag siguro ng YouTube sa sarili ko is na-improve ko yung sarili ko in terms of discipline. Kasi talagang time is of the essence talaga sa akin eh. So minsan nakaka-burnout din. Parang ngayon, naghahabol kasi ako eh. Kasi yung naiambag niya sa akin, time management. Sinubukan niya, binigyan niya ako ng problema para magkaroon ako ng time management skills. May time ako sa family ko, may time ako sa work ko, may time ako dun sa pinag-aaralan ko, and then meron din akong time sa YouTube. Ganun. Tsaka extra income. Yun yung naiambag ni YouTube sa buhay ko. First video you ever made sa YouTube? Wala kung ano-ano lang yun eh. Walang niche talaga ang Jello Pineda nung nag-start. Naglalagay na talaga ako ng mga random videos ko. Parang 2 years na ganun eh. Walang consistent. Merong covers, merong review ng resort. In terms of sneakers, ang pinakauna kong video sa YouTube about sneakers is fake versus real na NMD. And then nagulat ako, medyo lumaki. Doon ako medyo na-encourage na mag-YouTube after ilang years na nakaupo yung video na yun sa YouTube ko. Nakita ko maraming views, so na-encourage akong gawin. Who influenced you? I think it's Casey Neistat. Siya talaga yung unang-unang vlogger. Based in US, dati sa New York, ngayon nasa California. Mahilig kasi ako sa film dati. Mahilig akong gumawa ng mga short films. So, nung nakita ko siya, nakita ko yung mga videos niya. Ang ganda ng cinematography, ang ganda ng storytelling niya from start to finish. Tapos, siguro nagkaroon lang ng form yung YouTube ko nung time na nanonood na ako ng mga sneaker vloggers like si Seth Fowler, Hes Kicks, Bullet RC, Kais Omar, di pa masyado that time, pero yun, yung tatlong yun, tsaka si Wear Testers. Sila yung mga original na nag-influence sa akin to do sneaker YouTube. Ayun, so that's all the questions. All good. So yun, Double D Kicks, thank you so much for inviting me and sana nakatulong yung video na to. Peace!
What's going on, guys? Carlo here from Rural Icarus and Beyond the Hype. Thank you so much to kapatid Double D for inviting me in this video. First question, how did your brand start? How is Ignatius Carlo as a person and as a brand? My brand or my YouTube channel, Rural Icarus, actually started back in the pandemic. Syempre, at around that time, people were just navigating around those months. So from way back then, I already wanted to do a YouTube channel. I never got the running start that I needed, and this was like the perfect opportunity to actually start it with Carlo Ople's vlogging challenge in collaboration with Canon Philippines. From there, I got my running start and I started my brand. Now, for those who don't know, I'm actually a host in my 9-to-5 job. Now, Carlo as a person is very friendly. I am very approachable when you get to know me. I'm typically more reserved in real life when I'm sharing my stories. So when I'm hosting on stage or doing Rural Icarus, I'm kind of going all out with all these stories to bring. So when I'm on stage or I'm on camera, I'm definitely a lot more confident looking, actually. Gaano kalaki ang naiambag ng YouTube sa brand mo? On a personal level, it's like sharpening your knives before preparing a meal. Definitely, this improved my skill set overall, and it definitely brought out a lot more confidence in camera. And I did manage to meet a lot of friends through YouTube with the same sort of mindset, that creator mindset. And it kind of felt like the culture I fell in love with way back in 2018 started reaching out to me. First pair you ever sold. The first pair I ever sold was actually my first ever Jordan, and that was the Jordan 1 Wolf Grey Flyknit. And the story behind that was actually because of the sneaker that got me into the sneaker game. And that was the Jordan 1 Golden Harvest. I was actually in the hunt for those shoes, but I could never find them in the outlets. I think it was sold out already. I went to Cebu and I found the Jordan 1 Flyknits instead. It was definitely neutral toned, my wheat accent siya. So it was sort of an impulse buy overall. A few months later after that, when I was introduced to StockX, tapos nabili ko na yung Jordan 1 Golden Harvest, it didn't make sense keeping the Wolf Grey Flyknits if I already have the Golden Harvest, so I had to let those go. Last question is, who influenced you? The one who indirectly influenced me into the sneaker game was actually my manager, and he was wearing the Jordan 1 Golden Harvest, and it kind of spiraled out of that. So during my hunt for the Jordan 1 Golden Harvest, I actually stumbled upon Carlo Ople's YouTube channel. He was talking about the Jordans I was looking for, and here's this guy who's really passionate about sneakers, and it really sealed the deal into falling in love with this culture, man. Like the thrill of the hunt, the stories behind these sneakers, and it definitely opened this whole avenue of creating content on what you love, your passions, and he planted that idea into creating my channel in the first place. So I'm definitely grateful for that. Shout out to Boss Carlo Ople, man. Once again, guys, I am Carlo from Rural Icarus. Feel free to check me out on Instagram at rural.icarus and on my YouTube channel, which is Rural Icarus. Shout out once again to Sir Double D for inviting me in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe in his channel, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.
Now that's what's up. Guys, thank you for answering those questions. How did Double D Kicks start? Double D Kicks started during the pandemic. Well, I always wanted to start a sneakers channel review and also tell people about Magic the Gathering, one of my hobbies, and now Axie Infinity. I'm looking forward to share you guys those as a content in my YouTube channel. How is Double D as a person? So he's very passionate on what he does, friendly and approachable. As a brand, my vision is I want
the brand doudble.d.kicks to be a very informative YouTube channel as far as producing merch. Quality. I want to be remembered as giving one of the best quality out there in the market. Gaano kalaki ang naiambag ng YouTube sa brand mo? Well, I'm actually fortunate to meet people who I actually known or learn about through YouTube. So Randrell, we are fortunate to meet him in person, go to his shop, talk a little bit, and shirt swap with Sir Randrell. First pair you ever sold, Jordan 1 low shattered backboard. I purchased those pairs in one of the outlet quick flip, so I probably profited like 20 bucks, and right now I know those shoes skyrocketed. Who influenced you? Well, during the pandemic I was watching Jumperman Chris, later on learn about 2J's. I was really inspired on 2J's story, Butter Boy Nova. So the way he edited his video, dude, that guy had skills. That guy's like on a different level. So yeah, of course, my wife, Mrs. D and Kino, my family, always there to support me, always there to support daddy. You're the one who pushed me to do better every single videos. Right. So those are the one who influenced me. Okay, so guys, I think that's it for now. Thank you. Stay safe. God bless.